Hi there, Kelsey Toner here from the Be a Better Guide Project, an online tourism academy. In this video, I want to do three things. The first, it's kind of nice outside, so I say we go for a walk. It's going to be great for all of us. Two, I'm going to share two uplifting stories that were just super positive, made me feel great when I heard them. They got me excited. I want to share those with you. And three, I want to share with you what I think the biggest opportunity before tour and activity business owners and freelance guides is right now in the moment we have. So let's go for this walk. First and foremost, if you are directly impacted by the virus or someone you love, my heart and support and love go out to you. And likewise, if you're like the thousands who have written to us, who are just struggling right now, who are really anxious and nervous about the future, our same love and support goes out to you as well. You're going to be able to get through this. We can get through this. But that doesn't mean that we have to give in to negative thinking. There are a lot of businesses who are making a ton of money out there. I don't know if you heard about this Zoom, but people are Zooming this way, Zooming that way. This business, the owner, I think his name's Evan or something like that, he just added $2 billion to his net worth. The Blue Apron food delivery kits, their stock price has gone up like 550% or something like that. And the company that we use for the online tourism academy is actually a company called Teachable. And they were just acquired for something like $250 million. So what does this mean? It means it's important for us to remember that it's not that people aren't spending money right now. It's that they're spending money in different ways. There are companies out there who are seizing this moment, who are looking around, looking at their own products and services, and they're thinking, how can I serve people in this moment? And that's what I want us to do. The first story I'm going to share is someone who did exactly that. Maybe you have the pleasure of knowing Akila McConnell. She founded Atlanta Food Walks, and she is facing the same thing that all of us were. Thousands of dollars going out of the bank account. It's especially tough for food tour companies if you hadn't thought about that. They're not even sure if the restaurants are going to be open if and when tourists come back. Within 1 week, she sat down with her team and said, I don't know much about online and digital products and services or how we can create one, but we have 1 week to do it. 1 week later, they launch the Atlanta Food Tour Box. This is a food tour in a box. You can have it shipped to your home. Pretty cool idea. They reached out to some of their partners, the chefs, the restaurants. They put together things that could be delivered to home. Secondly, they sat down with those chefs and some of her guides and recorded videos so you could have this experience from the comfort and safety of your own home. And they even came up with the idea, I believe they have a chef who walks you through cooking a recipe. And they talk about why that recipe means so much to them, things not to stuff up when you're cooking it. Really cool experience that you can't even have on a regular food tour. So we reached out to Akila. We were talking. I said, well, what did you price it at? She said $69.99. I said, well, how are sales going? She told us that they were already selling out. They were running out of these food tour boxes. And it absolutely blew my mind. And it made me realize that for some entrepreneurs, this is just about surviving. But for others, this can really be about thriving. For all of those people, maybe even that little voice in your head that said, look, this type of online tour experience, this is just not gonna sell. You're probably still operating in the old reality. You're not meeting people where they are right now, which for many is in quarantine, stuck in their homes. Avatar, who runs Avatar Tours in LA, San Francisco, New York City, faced the exact same thing. She wrote a blog post, how I reinvented my tour business in 1 week. She shared the exact same story, but she took a different tack. She said, well, could we have live interactive events? And she reached out to some of her charismatic bartenders and said, could we have like a happy hour type experience where maybe you could teach some drink making, make some fun cocktails, give people a great time in their own homes. The other idea they came up with was the same thing with one of their chefs. Avital and her team have been innovating, coming up with different ideas. How can they facilitate great experiences at people's homes? I reached out and spoke to Avital too, and I said, well, is anybody buying these? And she said, you know what, Kelsey, I was amazed. Not only have we not done a ton of marketing for these and they're already selling, but people are buying who are nowhere near San Francisco, LA, or New York. She's tapping into an entirely new customer base. She is serving people in creative new ways. This should not be about survival. This should be about thriving. So that's what I really want us all to think about. I'm sick and tired of people saying, hey, tourism industry, hey, guides, tour leaders, you got to sit this one out. You got to go home. You got to stay inside. You just got to wait for things to get better. I'm not going to do it. And I know you're not going to do it too. So what's the biggest opportunity we have before us right now? Online tours and experiences. That's why we've just launched Virtual Tour Business, a complete guide to launching and selling online tours and experiences. Because, and we didn't know this, but we were perfectly prepared to serve you in this moment. I've been creating videos, creating live streams, workshops, online events for years. This is what I do. I don't even think I'm all that great at it, but I know a heck of a lot about what not to do, what software you might want to use, and how to avoid all those tech headaches. We reached out to our community and said the same thing. If you're thinking about launching digital products and services, what are your biggest challenges? What are the pain points? And that's exactly how we built this curriculum. We're going to cover who's going to buy, what can I sell. We've come up with 15 product templates that you can just steal, that you can use, that you can adapt. We've identified 5 target niches where we think you should start selling immediately. Our research team has come up with over 200 online groups, blog posts, people who are in these communities that you can start selling to immediately. We'll go through pricing and packaging. We'll go through all of the tech. Forget all the complicated things. Forget things that you got to pay subscriptions for. We're going to show you how to do this inexpensively and easily with tech walkthroughs. And of course, we're going to help you market and sell these online products and services. This is what we do. This is how we can serve. But not only that, we're going to assemble a community of people who are fired up and motivated about this. And we are going to have a private members group where imagine every day you're in this very positive, fired up group of like-minded individuals, and they're giving you brand new ideas for generating revenue. Can you imagine? Let's imagine together what that first sale, just imagine that first sale, like Aquila, like Avatar. What would that first sale feel like? To finally see money coming back into your account instead of going out. Can you imagine what it would be like to reach out to your staff, to guides, the people that we know and love, and to be able to say, I can support you through this time. To come up with a new revenue stream, to be able to support those people you love. Imagine waking up every day with a purpose, with a goal, with the knowledge that, you know what, the world needs what I have right now, and I'm going to work productively to give it to them. Gosh, that would feel great to wake up with that kind of energy, with that kind of spirit, with a support network, with a step-by-step program that I could be going through. Imagine also what it would be like to serve the millions and millions of people who are stuck at home right now, as we speak, who need your skills, your special talents, or your team's special gifts more than ever. And that's 100% true. This is not a time for us to sit out or sit on the sidelines. It's time for us to do what we do best, to lead, to listen, and to serve. Believe me when I say, this is the greatest opportunity that you have to generate revenue, to give you that peace of mind, to hedge your bets against an uncertain future, to diversify your own skill set, and be prepared for a future when maybe things have returned back to normal. But maybe, just maybe, you stumbled into a new way to generate leads, a new way to get people excited about coming on a tour with you before they've even gotten there. Believe me, this is an incredible opportunity, and this is your time. And Kelsey, you might be thinking, why now? Why now? Because there are so many people stuck at home, quite obviously. But also, by being the first, wow, imagine the news stories that people are going to write about you and your business. Can you imagine the local, the regional, the national news outlets that are just desperate for positive stories right now, for things that that people are doing in the world to bring positivity and joy. By being first, you're going to be entering a blue market, much like Aquila in Atlanta. There's nobody else doing anything right now. And by enrolling today in virtual tour business, in being part of our VIP launch, you're going to be some of the first in the world to get access to these materials, to get access to these product templates, to bring them into the world. You are going to have very few competitors. Plus, you're going to have this support group where you can collaborate, where you can come together, when we can help one another innovate and come up with new and exciting ways to serve people all over the world. Man, I am fired up about this topic, and I can tell you're getting a little bit fired up too. Look, I'm going to leave it there. All the information you need to get enrolled in our VIP launch is here on the link below and the page below. And if you have any questions at all about this program, or you're wondering if we've got a 30-day money-back guarantee, well, I'll tell you what. We stand behind every single one of the products that we make, and I wanted this to be an absolute no-brainer decision for me. There is a 0% chance that you are going to lose money on this investment. Why? Because not only do we have our standard 30-day money-back guarantee, but in our VIP launch, we've extended it an extra, I think it's up to 45 days. No questions asked, money-back guarantee. We so firmly believe that your investment, you'll be able to earn it back 10 times over. But if it's not working for you, if you need to pivot, something comes up, we've got your back. 100% money back guarantee. I'm telling you, this is the deal of a century. This is your moment. You're gonna step up because you're an innovative, you're an energetic entrepreneur who is ready to serve, and you're not gonna listen to all those people telling you that you gotta sit out. My name's Kelsey Toner. My whole team is ready to serve you and to help you not just survive, but to thrive in this moment. Click below, get registered, and enroll in virtual tour business, and we'll see you inside.